अब हम आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे ओके. It was not very good Latin, but this is what it said. Go down into the crater of Snaefell's Yokul, over which the shadow of Scartaris falls. Before the 1st of July, brave traveler, and you will reach the center of the earth. I have done this, and Sacronyms. My uncle jumped as if he had received an electric shock. Of course, he shouted, of course. Snaffles, that's a volcano on the west coast of Ireland, and Scartaris is the name of the highest point. Snaffles has one large crater inside it, which are a number of smaller ones. If we can get there before July, at midday the shadow of Scartis will be pointing to one of the smaller craters. If we go down that one, we will find the way to the center of the earth. Okay. His courage and joy were wonderful to see. He walked up and down, he held his head in his hands. He moved the chairs around. He took some of the rocks from his collection and threw them into the air playfully. Finally, he climbed down and fell back executive into his armchair. What time is it? He asked. 3 o'clock, he replied. Is it really? I am dying of hunger. It feels as if I haven't had anything to eat today. Let's have some lunch and after that what? You can pack my box. What? And your own, said the professor going into the dining room. At these words, my whole body shook to go to the center of the earth. What a crazy idea! Because I decided to say nothing for the moment and I gave all my attention to the business of eating. After we had a good lunch, my uncle spoke to me about his plans. Axel, he said quite gently, you are a very clever young man. You shall share the glory. We are going to win, but the most important thing is to tell no one about this. I insist on complete secrecy. My rivals in the world of science must not hear about this journey until we return. Do you think really this happened? I asked that there are any who would risk it. Of course, there are geologists in many countries who, once they knew that the Sakimos had them, would rush to follow his example. Now it's time to read second chapter, The Island, A Heart of the Woman. When I saw that my uncle had made up his mind to go to the center of the earth and that he had also decided to take me with him, I did not know what to think. I decided that some fresh air would do me good. So I left the house and I walked around to the town. I reached the Altona Road. Perhaps I might see Grobin soon. Sure enough, she came into sight walking towards Hamburg. Axel, she said in surprise. You have to come meet me. Then she saw my face. What's the matter? She asked, giving me her hand. 3 sentences later, she knew. Axel, she said, it will be a wonderful journey. The right sort of journey for the nephew of the scientist. What, Grovin? Are not you going to stay? I should not go. Oh no, my dear Axel, and I would gladly come with you if I could. How difficult it is to understand the hearts of the girls and women. This girl who loved me was encouraging me to go on a very dangerous expedition, expedition, and she wouldn't have been afraid to come herself. I was amazed and, to tell the truth, ashamed of myself. It is still a long time until July. I thought my uncle may be cured before then of this mad interest in underground exploration. It was dark by the time Robin and I reached the house on King Street. I expected to find the place quiet, with my uncle in bed as usual, but I had forgotten how impatient he was. We found him outside the house,